A lovely good evening. You're tuned into the Millennium TV main. Remember that we're streaming live on our YouTube account. We're also streaming live on Facebook. That is Millennium TV Zambia. You can also catch us on X, formerly known as Twitter, as Millennium TV. We take a look at stories making headlines. Opposition Patriotic Front expresses disappointment with the mistreatment of its members during Women's Day celebrations. Government reaffirms commitment to promoting gender equality, and ILF donates items worth 100,000 kwacha to Gatoba Secondary School. Coming up in international news, 287 children abducted in Nigeria's Northwest school attack. And still to come in sports, judo teams jets off to Accra, Ghana. I'll be back with the details shortly.
It was all in my head. Fruticana zona.
Fruticana. Feel the rhythm, taste the fun.
With the news in detail, my name is Lovisa Chilufia. Opposition Patriotic Front has noted with sadness the mistreatment of their women folk who turned out in large numbers in different parts of the country to celebrate Women's Day. Women's Day is an internationally recognized day to celebrate women from all walks of life, regardless of their political affiliation, race, color, or creed. PF Deputy Information and Publicity Chairperson Nakiwe Simpungwe says it is shocking that women should be harassed for merely exercising their right to assemble and celebrate their day because they do not belong to the party in government. She adds that women in the nation are already faced with major problems such as hunger, as they are the bulk of the burden to ensure their families survive, and as such being manhandled by state police is unacceptable. Videos from across the country have revealed ruling UPND women blocking opposition PF women from conducting their march past. In Chililabombo, Opposition National Democratic Congress NDC Party President Savoy Imboila, in the company of other Oka Alliance members, were refused entry by the Zambia police for putting on Oka regalia during today's Women's Day celebrations. According to Alliance members, the police say they were given strict instructions not to allow anyone in Oka t-shirt to enter the stadium to celebrate Women's Day.
That's sexual assault. What take a woman by the breast like that? Like a pokora. Sexual assault. And raping a woman. Hey, I'm interested. Why don't you open up?
Meanwhile, when contacted for a comment, police spokesperson Ray Hamunga advised the Millennium TV crew to contact the organizers of the International Women's Day on why opposition members were barred from participating, as the Zambia police did not bar anyone from participating.
Find out from them maybe they didn't invite who go and we're not part of the organizers. Okay. Find out from the organizers who they invite.
And government has reaffirmed its commitment to promoting gender equality in line with accelerating national growth and development. Speaking during the commemoration of the International Women's Day celebrated under the theme Invest in Women and Girls, Accelerate Progress, Republican Vice President W.K. Mutalina Lumango says the female folk has for a long time been left out on issues that have to do with national development. Ms. Nalumango adds that a time has come when women must also be given a center stage in society, as they are 100% capable of adding value to the nation's developmental agenda. She also states that it is sad that most parliamentary representatives are males when 51% of the voters in 2021 were females.
Particularly for women, it is important to stand together on all common issues. Don't let anyone divide us as women, because when we stand together, we definitely succeed. Invest in women and girls, accelerate progress. This echoes a profound call to action. Invest in women and girls, accelerate progress. I would want for all of us, men and women here, as we go back, we think of this theme. It is still not leaving anyone behind, because women and girls represent humanity. When you accelerate progress, it's not only
Officers belonging to the Immigration Ladies Foundation, ILF, this morning donated roofing materials and assorted items valued at over 100,000 kwacha to Katoba Secondary School of Chonge District as part of their commemoration of International Women's Day. Speaking on behalf of the association, ILF and matron Sharon Lishoma, Principal Immigration Officer Jen Lufuendo reiterated the need to give robust support to women and girls by providing resources and opportunities that will help them progress in society. Ms. Lufuendo adds that investing in women and girls will not only uplift their well-being but will also contribute to the investment of the community. And receiving the donation, Katoba Ward Councillor Rebecca Banda has commended this gesture, highlighting that this is a transformative impact of education, social welfare, economic hardship and health, among others, for girls and women in society.
This is a remarkable day when we commemorate International Women's Day, and this year's theme is Invest in Women and Girls, Accelerate Progress. It emphasizes the importance of providing support, resources, and opportunities to women and girls in order to empower them and drive progress in our society. By investing in women and girls, we do not only uplift individuals but also contribute to the advancement of communities and the world at large. It acknowledges the potential and capacities of women and girls and highlights the transformative impact of equitable access to education, health care, economic action, advocacy, and collaboration to create a more inclusive as well as equitable society where every woman and girl can thrive and contribute to a brighter future for all.
The immigration ladies, that time from International Airport, responded positively to our plea. They came and started building that hostel. With COVID-19 that came into the country, the progress delayed.
And Mercury Express Logistics and Tigmu Group has donated, Mercury Express Logistics and Tigmu Group has donated sanitary towels worth 5,000 kwacha to Kablonga Girls Secondary School in commemoration of the International Women's Day. Speaking during the donation, company head marketing William Kondoe says the company has decided to donate sanitary towels as a way to support the girl child's education. Mr. Kondoe says the company understands the struggles of menstrual health that most girl children face. And Instamart business head Pusna Singh has called on other companies to emulate the steps of the company and ensure that they give back to the communities they operate in. And school vice head girl Ngato Sikazo has expressed gratitude to Mercury Logistics and Tigmu Group of companies for the kind gesture.
The women's are given much more importance in terms of the staff also. We have much more staff as women than men. So that's the message we give to the society, that yes, we welcome more women. And on the special day of Women's Day, we actually wanted to celebrate with the school, the girls' school. We had a very good, interesting afternoon with the kids here. They were very happy seeing us, and we had really good interaction with the school-going kids. And that's how we wanted to give back. We wanted to come together. We wanted to celebrate the Women's Day with the girls and understand how the girls are around here. If they have any messaging, we can be here to guide them and explain them if there is anything that...
Not everyone is able to afford sanitary pads. There are those who are able to and there are those who are not able to. So we want to be able to help the ones who are not able to afford on their own. And the main reason why we chose this specific school is that we know that charity begins at home. We're just a couple of meters away. So instead of us going miles away to start helping others, we would like to start first from home, then continue progressing as we go on. Okay, so these were 150 packs, and
Ecobank Zambia has emphasized the power that women have to drive economic growth and social development. Speaking during a breakfast meeting on cancer awareness in commemoration of the Women's Day in Lusaka, Bank Managing Director Aina Mo says the bank has continued to explore avenues that are meant to help women explore their full potential and ensure a safe and conducive environment for them to thrive. Ms. Mo says the bank has continued to provide platforms where women can thrive by removing barriers that hinder their progress. And speaking at the same event, Tio Sisters Foundation Executive Director Chilufia Piri called on women to make good health paramount and also ensure that they screen for cervical cancer. Ms. Piri disclosed that statistics have shown that Zambia has been listed the second country in the world with the highest number of cervical cancer cases, hence the need for cancer screening among women to be taken seriously. And Ecobank Zambia Chief Financial Officer Ophelia Nyambe has called on women to take informal networking seriously as they are vital in career advancements.
If we are not in good health, we will not be able to do that. The sad thing is that Zambia, we are now at number 2 in the world in terms of cervical cancer deaths and sicknesses. We've moved from where we were. We have taken over from Eswatini. Eswatini is the one which is number 1, followed by Zambia. Zambia has got the top rates of mortality related to cervical cancer.
One of the key pillars of inspiring inclusion is the promotion of the diversity in leadership and decision-making positions. So if we are not part of the table as women, we will not be able to make the decisions that affect us. Why do people say that women are important to be included? This is just not actually true. It's been proven that women work better. Entities that are run by women, we are fortunate to be among those, actually retain better profits. And why is it?
The Zambia Compulsory Standards Agency, ZICSA, will next month train selected local language journalists in matters related to compulsory standards in a quest to enhance consumer protection across the country. ZICSA board chairperson Ian Mupita says the agency will train journalists who broadcast in 7 major languages of Zambia to enhance consumer protection in rural and urban areas as one of the functions of ZICSA as outlined in Section 5 of the Compulsory Standards Act No. 3 of 2017 is to educate the public on compulsory standards. Mr. Mpeta adds that the media serves as a vital conduit for information that empowers consumers, inspires innovation and fosters a culture of excellence in the nation's businesses. He further says that ZICSA recognizes the media as key partners in achieving one of its functions of educating the public through the dissemination of information.
As management and staff of ZCSA, would like to emphasize our commitment to ensuring continued compliance with compulsory standards. Management further commits to ensuring all available resources are channeled to ensure enforcement of compulsory standards. We want to call for continued collaboration among state agencies, ensuring that consumers are protected and in ensuring that only safe products are supplied on the market.
You will agree with me that whether it is through investigative journalism, consumer awareness campaigns, or in-depth reporting on industry best practices, the media serves as a vital conduit for information that empowers consumers, inspires innovation, and fosters a culture of excellency in our businesses. As we gather here today to recognize and celebrate the outstanding contributions of the media in promoting product safety and consumer protection, let us also reaffirm our commitment to working together to further elevate the importance of standards.
And that is all that we had for you in our local stories. We now take a break. We have more coming up in international and sports news. Do stay tuned.
Speed trap boy chopimisa dotu. Speed trap ipimisa dotu patu. Uza. Ni binzi yonawe kulibe boy huku kulilie.
Bana hygienics. Isani mwana wa sambile kuno. Ela bale bainda. Officer Saka. Baone kama cha aggravated bathing up. Muna sambile ko hygienic soap.
Okay.
Tama yeshwa tama James ya nomba. Yaza kudiringani imwe baka pio pio ta. Muziba chape ma smart TV na ma smartphone imwe. Hygienics ni smart soap manvera imwe. Papi!
Ko police madam!
Come and hygienics and gather them.
Yeni mkasambe kalkuzumbu. You are under Samba in the laws of hygienics.
Hygienic soap is a powerful antibacterial soap with active silver technology formulated to kill 99.9% of germs.
Hygienic soap. You are safe in our hands.
Welcome back. Moving on to international news. Gunmen attacked a school in Nigeria's northwest region Thursday morning and abducted at least 287 students. The incident marked the second mass abduction in the West African nation in less than a week. Locals have told the Associated Press that the assailants surrounded the government-owned school in Kaduna State's Kuriga town as the pupils were about to start the school day. Authorities had said earlier that more than 100 students were taken hostage in the attack. The head teacher, however, told the Kaduna Governor Uba Sani when he visited the town that the total number of those missing after a head count was 287. Abductions of students from schools in northern Nigeria are common and have become a source of concern since 2014 when Islamic extremists kidnapped over 200 schoolgirls in Borno State's Jibok village. In recent years, the abductions have been concentrated in northwestern and central regions where dozens of armed groups often target villagers and travelers for huge ransoms.
Gunmen attacked a school in Nigeria's northwest region Thursday morning and abducted at least 287 students, the head teacher told authorities. The incident marks the second mass abduction in the West African nation in less than a week. Locals said the assailants surrounded government-owned school in Kaduna State in Kuruge town just as pupils were about to start the day. A teacher leading the school assembly was kidnapped. The teacher said he could not run away because some students depended on him for protection. A vigilante was also killed while he was trying to scare the gunmen away by shooting in the air, but he was killed. Abductions of students from schools in northern Nigeria are common and have become a source of concern since 2014 when Islamic extremists kidnapped over 200 schoolgirls in Borno State Chibok village.
We have also sat down with the parents of those children that have been kidnapped. Even we have sent a strong message to the mothers, and we made it clear to them that one of the most important responsibilities of the government is to ensure that we protect the lives and properties of our citizens.
In recent years, the abductions have been concentrated in northwestern and central regions, where dozens and armed groups often target villagers and travelers for huge ransoms.
In a surprising turn of events, President Macky Sall of Senegal has officially announced March 24th as the date for the upcoming presidential election. This declaration has sparked reactions across the nation, evoking a mixture of relief and lingering uncertainty among Senegalese citizens. After weeks of deliberation and speculation, the decision was made during a Council of Ministers meeting, marking an end to the prolonged deadlock surrounding the election. The announcement came as a welcomed relief to many Senegalese who had grown weary of the prolonged uncertainty. Senegal's streets buzzed with a palpable sense of satisfaction as citizens woke up to the news. However, amidst the relief, there remains a cloud of uncertainty. The decision to set the election date comes after the Constitutional Council rejected previously proposed dates, causing further apprehension among some Senegalese citizens.
Senegalese citizens woke up to a sense of profound satisfaction. After weeks of deadlock, President Macky Sall has finally put an end to the crisis regarding the election date. The decision was made during Wednesday's Council of Ministers meeting, much to the relief of the Senegalese people. Yes, of course, it's a relief because now we see crises everywhere. When we fail to organize an election and elect a new president, can things truly change? That's the question we should be asking ourselves. So it's not just about setting a date, it's about allowing Senegalese people to go to the polls and choose their candidate. It's simple. With the chosen date of 24th, I agree. Let's hold the elections and put an end to it so that people can find peace. People are worried. Senegalese people want to work and move on from being constantly involved in politics. President Macky Sall's decision comes after the Constitutional Council rejected proposed dates for which the institution had been consulted. This proposal, stemming from national dialogue, suggested June 2nd was a partial resumption of the process. This analyst regrets the hesitations that led to the crisis.
And moving on to sports news, the Zambia judo team led by the team manager Mavuto Nguni, who is also Judo Association General Secretary, has jetted off to Accra, Ghana for All Africa Games. The judo team departed at 13:30 hours aboard Ethiopian Airlines with a team comprising of Elizabeth Mubila, Taonga Soko, Andrew Sande, and Cheluse Piri, and the national team coach Matthews Punza. Stephen Mungandu and Simon Zulu, who are based in Hungary, have today also departed to Ghana aboard Emirates and will meet the team in Accra. Mavuto Nguni, before departure, expressed confidence in the team's preparedness, stating that the coaches and technical team have done their work both here and for the two judokas in Hungary. The team will also lay over in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and land in Accra tomorrow at 09:20 hours. And that ends our news, but before we go, we take a look at stories making headlines. Opposition PF expresses disappointment with the mistreatment of its members during Women's Day celebrations. Government reaffirms commitment to promoting gender equality. ILF donates items worth 100,000 kwacha to Kotoba Secondary School. In international news, 287 children abducted in Nigeria's Northwest school attack. And in sports, judo teams jets off to Accra, Ghana. This has been the Millennium TV main news read by Lovisa Chilufia. Thank you so much for staying with us. On behalf of the entire news crew, it is a lovely evening. Do stand by for Millennium tonight at 20 hours and good night.